Hey there folks, I'm Dan Brown from sortofinteresting.com, and this is going to be a quick look at the outside of good old Tilly the Narrowboat. I've been asked to do this video to just give a general sort of glimpse of the outside, and well, I've done an awful lot of inside videos, especially of the decorating, so make sure you check out my other videos for that, but neglected to ever really give you a proper overview of what we're like on the outside. So without further ado, here we are. So I suppose I'll start at the very back and work my way up. Right, first of all, the very back of the boat, obviously you've got your rope fender there, which basically protects the rudder, so that in theory if you're in a lock or if another boat does come up behind you, you should hopefully not bump your rudder or have that bent by any incidents or comings together. On the other side there you can see the exhaust, and there's just a little hole there which you may or may not be able to see, which is where the bilge water gets pumped out if anything leaks through the stern here. Now the stern, as you can see, is enormous. I mean, this is an absolutely huge cruiser stern boat. In terms of the general boat size, it probably makes up a third of the entire length. I've been asked specifically about the advantages and disadvantages of this. Well, here in this case you can see perfectly now the advantage. I've got my bike, my friend's bike, a box of cut wood, 2 bags of coal, and still got all of this space here that obviously you can easily get in and out of the door. There's gas bottles stored in there as well, and even with this junk everywhere I could still easily stand here and move along down the canal. But the disadvantage is obviously it means that much less indoor space. So as we move up, there's not a lot to say about the sides. There's pretty much just a steel side. The boiler chimney at the top at the back, and the wood burner chimney there obviously. The roof I used a lot for storage, and I've kept bikes on there in the past, but you can imagine it's just so much easier to have them out on the back there. So as we move along down to the front, you see we've got another fender, as basically acts as a bumper, and hopefully you'll never need to rely on it to take the cushion of a blow. But this front part, you can see I've got that nice cratch cover on, so this little bit at the front of the boat, in fact if we come out here, because you can basically open these with all these series of toggles and buttons and bits and pieces, you can obviously keep it a lot more private by having the towpath side closed, whereas you can open the water side so obviously nobody can see you. Well, we'll just stop filming while this boat tootles past us so that we don't rock and fall in and get mangled by a propeller. Anyway, where were we? So basically, like I say, you can have it half open or completely off. So that means obviously I like to have it open on the water side in the summer, so you can have the front doors open and it's all lovely, especially if you're cruising along and somebody else is taking the tiller. You can put a chair out here. Oh, fantastic. Anyway, as a practical space, I've come up with this cunning little plan where I keep just general low value items in here, such as an umbrella, some of these heat logs, and, well, a boomerang and a frisbee. My cunning little invention here is to have a bag of, well, in this case the heat logs, but sometimes wood, sometimes a few other bits of stick and that, out here, so that at night if I do run out of fuel for the fire, I can literally just open this door from the inside, reach down and grab everything that I need, and that basically means I don't have to leave the warmth of the boat to get more fuel. But yeah, I suppose really there's not much to say about the outside. The water tank is underneath here as well, and you've got your little part on the front to fill it up when you're at the various points along the canal. But yeah, that's really the outside of Tilly. We stand up and have a look. Hopefully that's answered any questions or demonstrated any of the bits and pieces that you're interested in finding out. And well, as usual, any comments or questions, please leave them below and I'll get back to you soon. And until the meantime, make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel and, well, definitely like the Facebook page. That's something you've got to do these days. And well, I'll see you around soon. Farewell.